G'day guys, Blake from Shogun Kendo here today to talk to you about how to measure your face and your head for your next men. So a couple of things to keep in mind when we're measuring up the head for the men is that we're looking for the measurement of the face or the head that touches directly with this part of the men, the uchiwa. Alright, so we're looking for where the chin fits in down here and where the head touches the top of the men up here. So it's important to make these measurements with your mouth closed and not too tight and not too loose when we do the actual measurements around the B value especially. So the first measurement we're going to take is just around the forehead, around the back of the head. This is measurement A, and what we're going to do is just run it around the very back of the head, the bit that sticks out the most. Okay, we're going to come around there just across the top of the ears and bring it straight around at the part of the forehead that sticks out the most as well. Okay, so in Sugimoto's case here, we're coming around and we're looking at 55.5 centimeters. The second measurement we're looking for is what we refer to as the B measurement. This one's a little bit more tricky. I suggest you get somebody to help you with this rather than trying to do it yourself. We'll start just above the tip of the ear there on the sideburns, right over the top of the head at the highest point. We come down around the apex of the chin, just underneath the chin, and then run it back up to the starting point. So it's really important to remember not to squeeze too much or leave it too loose. Just at a natural sort of a tightness there. And in this case, we're looking at 66.5 centimeters. And what you'll notice is that this is exactly where the uchiwa, or the inside of the men, actually touches the head. A lot of the time, there are makers that suggest that you measure from back this point of the head, right back here. That's not actually where the men makes contact with the head. We really want to get over the top of the head here and then down round the chin, exactly where your face touches the men, on the inside of the men. So the final measurement we need is what we refer to as C, and this is the monomi. So we're going from where the chin rests in the uchiwa to the midpoint of the eyes, and this is going to be a really important measurement to make sure that you can actually see out of the men that you're wearing. So what we'd recommend is you use a see-through ruler or something as close to this as you can get, and we're just going to find that point on the chin, right on the apex of the chin, and run up to the midpoint on the eyes. In this case, we've got 11 centimeters. And one final tip, guys, if you can, get somebody to help you take photos of where you're measuring so that we can just make sure that you're getting it exactly in the right place. Even a couple of centimeters out makes all the difference.